Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I've manifested. I'm finally here. Can you all hear me well? I just want to check that because this is my first public stream, and so I just wanted to check that the quality was good and all before we begin. Oh, I'm pretty quiet. Um, is this better? Is this better? So you guys, so you all can hear me now? Hold on. Let me just try a little filter and something, cause let me just turn up the gain a little bit. How's this? Is this better? Is this better? Can you all hear me now? I turned up the gain more, so everyone should be able to everyone should be able to hear me now. Yes? Okay. Well, hold on. If I'm still a bit quiet, then I might just turn up the gain a little bit more. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good then. I think we're good. Yeah, perfect. All right. So, in that case, let's begin. I'll just go over to the lobby first before we do anything else. So, let's go. Do. And this is the lobby. So, any second now, like yeah. Here's all the messages are coming up now. So, welcome to my debut stream. I'm really happy that all of you could come over here. It's it's my first time it's my first time that I've been streaming, and so I really appreciate all of you coming over and attending the stream. I really do appreciate it. Because it makes me really it makes me really happy. So seeing all your like positive messages and stuff like that already, it makes me really happy. In terms of like playing stuff right now, this is a debut stream, so I'm not gonna be playing anything just yet. This is more just a lowdown of who I am, what I do, all that sort of stuff. So, it's nice to see everyone. Hello. Yeah. So, that's generally what's happening. Yeah. So, with that out of the way, with the me introducing myself out of the way and the technical issues not being so much of a big deal, let's get right to the presentation. Just hold on a second, okay? Hold on. Did you? So I'm just gonna wait over here till I see everyone like see the presentation with me. Oh, hi, Anna. Nice to see you in chat. Hi, Andy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you for the kind comments. All right. So let's begin. Let's begin. All right, so this is my presentation. Now that everyone's on the same page, this is my first this is my PowerPoint about me. I mean, it's not really a PowerPoint, but it's a presentation on me. So as you can see, like in big letters, my name is Mado. And Mado can mean a lot of things in a lot of different languages. So in Japanese, Mado means circle or window. But Mado is also a French name, too. It is the diminutive form of the name Madeline, or Mary Magdalene. So, you know, as someone who wants to be very, very multicultural and, you know, connect with people from all across the world, that's why I picked that name. Because Mado is used in a lot of different languages. And, my age, as you can see, my age is a mystery. What you do need to know is that I am a young adult. That is about it. I am a young adult in Cactus Fairy years. And, that's all you need to know. Nothing else. Otherwise, it is a mystery. I honestly can't remember the last time I, counted my age. And then, my height. I am 30 centimeters, so I'm about as big as, a stuffed animal you might find on your bed, but don't treat me like a stuffed animal. I would not recommend that. Otherwise, you might have something terrible coming for you. And then my birthday is November 27th, and sometimes that's like when Thanksgiving happens, and sometimes that's when Thanksgiving doesn't happen. But either way, it's November 27th. I think it's a pretty cool date, if you ask me. And then my job. Well, I'm a former wish granter, so like, I became a Vtuber. I'm a cactus fairy who became a virtual YouTuber and I had to give up my magic in the process, so that's why I'm a former wish granter. And the reason why I gave up my magic is because, like, fairy magic nowadays is not super effective on humans. And it's because, like, fairy magic runs a lot on creativity, and because of, like, a lot of the stress and stuff that's been happening in the world as of late, creativity's been kind of, you know, been running dry because everyone's really stressed and stuff. So I'm hoping that, you know, through this, through me pursuing a career as a virtual YouTuber, I can help bring some of that charm and magic back. And then, all right, next slide. And so, the illustrator and model maker, in other words, my mama is, me. I'm my own mama. I birthed myself. I willed myself into existence. That is why I manifest. That is why I am not born. I just will myself into existence, because that's what fairies do. That's what cactus fairies do. So yeah, that's some art I did. I'm pretty proud of it. And speaking of which, I also did all the overlays for this stream too, like the intros, the background, the boxes and stuff like that. I made all that. I made all that stuff too. Oh, I'm really 50,000 years old. You know, I'm not sure cactus fairies have lasted that long. I mean, I mean, I guess I'm old, but I'm not sure I'm that old. Yeah, so that's a little bit about who made me. Myself, TLDR, myself. Next slide. What I like and what I dislike. So, what I like are cheese. I think cheese is food of the gods. And I think that, anyone who disagrees is wrong. And, I say that even though I'm lactose intolerant, I will still eat cheese anyways. Like, hard cheese and stuff won't affect me that much. If I eat a cheese, I will generally be okay. But if it's like a camembert and stuff, yeah, I might get sick. Speaking of other foods of the gods, I genuinely consider that, chocolate is another food of the gods. And that's because, chocolate is just the, best food ever. Like, it goes well with everything. It's, like, good with cake. It's good as chocolate. It's good in cookies. That sort of thing. I just consider chocolate really, 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 really good. And, what else? The only time I don't really like chocolate is as hot chocolate. I mean, I guess I'm holding an unpopular opinion, but, I think hot chocolate sucks. Sorry! And then, I like succulents for, obvious reasons, because I'm a, cactus fairy. I'm a succulent fairy, so naturally I have an affinity towards them. I also like root beer. It is the, drink of the gods, made out of, sarsaparilla root. It is really sweet and really nice to have no matter the season. I know a lot of people consider it a summer drink, but I like having it year-round. I also recommend Shirley Temples, too. Like the grenadine. The grenadine is really nice. It's really syrupy. I love it when it's especially syrupy. And then plushies. I like plushies, but the plushies that I like are, for obvious reasons, are like 10 centimeters and stuff, because I'm super small. So if I pick up a normal human-sized plushie, it's gonna be like huge. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I like huge plushies as well, but I just like having them to cuddle around and sleep. I feel like, no one should be ashamed of like carrying around a plushie and sleeping with them. Cause, yeah, they're just really nice to cuddle and hold, and they're really cute. And then I also like drawing, because, one thing I want to do as a career is be an illustrator. Be an illustrator or a comic artist or a character designer, something like that. So naturally, I really like drawing. I like doodle all the time, and I like drawing. I just said I like drawing. I also like I like doodling. I like doing all that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, and then I also really like singing too. So later in this debut stream, I'm gonna show off a little bit of my singing, which I'm really excited about because I usually don't get an opportunity to do this. So yeah, I hope I can show off a little bit of my singing and stuff like that. And then documentaries. I also really love I really love watching documentaries too. My favorite kinds of documentaries are like either nature documentaries or ones that are like document like what's going on in the world, like different cool cultural stuff. Like, the former channel Great Big Story. I really liked watching their content a lot because it gave me a really good sense of what was going on in the world and like what cool stuff was being done. So Gigi, you're asking me like about goat's cheese. Unfortunately, I actually hate the taste of goat's cheese. For some reason, I just never really liked the I just don't really like the taste of goat's cheese. It's briny, but not in like the nice sense, like a halloumi or whatnot. And as for chocolate chili, I've tried that too. Like it's a surprisingly good flavor that works together. If you put like dark chocolate with a bit of a chili hint with it, it's a really good combination overall. So I think it's really good. Oh yeah, and then going back on topic, I also really like museums too, because when I was younger, I went to a lot of museums a lot, and they were just really fun to explore and like learn about the world. I strongly feel like they're one of the best places you can go to if you just want to learn about nature or history or stuff like that. Because they're just really fun to wander through and reference. Wait, I'm gonna have to be be canceled for you're canceling me for not liking goat's cheese? You're not liking me for not liking goat's cheese? I mean, well, but I just think goat's cheese is not a very good cheese. This is just an opinion. Come on. Oh, there's a time of the year that you're supposed to not drink root beer? I mean, like, so you know how, like, during the times of years, how, like, how like, you know, you usually only drink hot cocoa during the winter and how you usually drink fizzy drinks during the summer. I thought, you know, one conception I had was that, like, you know, you usually only drank root beer during the summer because it was a fizzy drink, and like kind of a root beer is a great breakfast. Come again? Root beer is a great breakfast. Are you sure? Are you okay? Anyways, onto my dislikes. Heavy workloads. I mean, I work hard anyways, but that doesn't mean I like it. I hate workloads. It's the worst. I also don't like oranges. I think oranges are a bad fruit. I think orange juice sucks. Another unpopular opinion from me. I think orange juice is the worst. And also grapefruit is bad too. Grapefruits are bad. My dad likes them, but I don't understand why he does. They taste bitter and gross. Grapefruits are bad. I also don't like heights too. Like when I go up, you know, to a really tall space, like I don't know, okay, well, I might as well contextualize this in the middle of a story. So you know, one time I went to the Rockefeller Center with my class on a school trip, and so you know how if you go to the top of the Rockefeller Center, there's like that one ledge, and on that ledge there's like there's like this glass floor and a glass and a glass ceiling. Yeah, the problem was that the rest of my class members could like go up there fine. They were like, "Oh, look how cool it was," and then I was there like clinging for dear life to the building because like just looking down at the floor made me realize how high up I was, and I was like, "Oh no, I can't do this! No!" Oh, chili with beans with chocolate. No, I think chili with cocoa beans is good. No, I never said it was bad. I think it was good with dark chocolate. I think they're a good combination. No. I think they're a really good combination. Please don't get me wrong. It's just like it's just I don't think you. No, I think I think chili is really good. Right. And then the last but back to what I was saying. The last of my dislikes. The last thing I dislike is judgmental people, for obvious reasons. I just don't like being judged for what I do. I just think it's kind of mean, you know? I just don't like being judged. It's just kind of mean. Oh, if you put chocolate in the chili, then there's cocoa beans in it. Well, I mean, you know... Oh, never mind. My bad. Never mind. Alright, so, my favorite anime, listing out. This is only a short selection of what I really like. So, I like Kaiba, not the Yu-Gi-Oh villain, but Masaki Yuasa's short anime. I really like his science fiction, and I think it has a really unique and cool art style. I personally think it's his best anime, but I suppose like people who've watched Eizouken and stuff like that, they might have to challenge me on that. Madoka Magica is also another one of my favorite anime too. I think it's influenced my art style and character designs a lot. I think it's cool. I think I like the character designs. I like the themes a lot. It's still one of my favorite anime of all time. I love the Fate series. I'm a huge fan of the Fate series. I like Fate Extra and the original Stay Night series a lot. But I'm also, you know, casually following Grand Order too. And it's been a while since I've done anything to do with It's been a while since I've done anything with the Fate series. Like, oh, I mean, never mind. It's been a while since I've done anything with Fate Grand Order, but I want to get back into it because I know the Cosmos and the Lost Belt arc is really good. I like most Ghibli films too. My favorite film is Castle in the Sky, but I also really like a lot of Miyazaki's earlier work, like Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind, and stuff like that. And I also really like a lot of manga too. So my particular favorite mangaka are like Junji Ito's work and Osamu Tezuka's work, but I also really like Inio Asano's work too. My favorite work of Inio Asano's is Dead Dead Demons, Dead Dead Destruction, because I think it's a really beautifully done manga with it's a really, it's a really gorgeous manga about like a lot of stuff that's happening right now. And I think Inio Asano's a really talented mangaka too. He's just a phenomenal writer and artist. Oh yes, and then in terms of games, I really like the Mario and Luigi series. I think they were a big part of my childhood. I think my initial favorite was Bowser's Inside Story, but now, you know, as I've grown a bit older, I think I prefer Superstar Sega now, particularly the GBA version that didn't have like a lot of, like the hard original GBA version, because like it was genuinely challenging even as a kid. It was super fun. Oh, hi, Remy. Nice to see you there. Nice to see you there in the chat. It's nice to see you. Glad you could come along. Oh yeah, and Undertale. Undertale is one of my favorite games of all time. I have massive respect for Toby Fox as a creator. He is super inspirational to me. And also just Undertale's a plain good game in general. The soundtrack is great, the writing is great, the gameplay is really unique. I think it's a short experience that everyone should play. Oh yeah, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. I mean, if you've been following me recently, you know that that's like my big fandom right now. Love you, Edelgard. It's another great game too. So like if you're into the Fire Emblem series, I high-key recommend playing Three Houses if you have a Switch. It's just such a phenomenal experience. I highly recommend it. Oh yeah, and then of course there's the Fate games I really love too. Fate Stay Night, Fate Extra, Fate Grand Order. I've always wanted to play Fate Extra CCC too. That's like on my bucket list for games. But, you know, I'm not expecting the original game to be ported over to the West because the fan localization's taking a long time. So I'm just gonna have to wait, I guess, for the remake because Extra Record's happening, and so I'm probably gonna need to, you know, that sort of thing. Oh no! Sorry, I'm late. No need to get prickly. Oh! Ah! I see. You. Oh yeah, Madoka's, yeah, Gigi, what you're saying about Madoka is interesting too. Yeah, it is ultimately a show about hubris, but yeah, there is a lot of feminist reading a lot of people have taken from it. And, you know, I have mixed feelings on Urobuchi as a creator, but yeah, I agree that, I agree that, you know, I took a lot of personal positivity from Madoka Magica, particularly like with how a lot of sad stuff happens in it, but it ends with a very hopeful ending. That's why I really like it. Oh yeah, but coming back to games, RPG I'm also a big fan of a lot of RPG Maker games, both well known and obscure. So like, I really like games like the Witch's House and a lot of Yume Nikki and stuff like that, but I also like a lot more obscure games too, like the Hello Charlotte series and what were the other games I really liked? Well, and I've played a lot of short games too, like and that sort of stuff. Oh, hello, Bazookas. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. And then the last thing I want to mention is that I make my own visual novels too, so I am a practicing game developer in my own right. Currently, most of the visual novels I make are like short visual novels for game jams and stuff. But one of my big goals is to make a proper full-length visual games. Oh, in terms of my favorite VTubers, by the way, since you're asking, I like quite a lot of the members from Hololive. So in particular, I think my favorite members are. I really love Kureiji Ollie. She's new, but she has such a strong presence already. And I just really love her design and everything. She's so cool. And then in terms of other ones too, I think Pekora is a lot of fun. I have a lot of respect for Inugami Korone. She's really cute and smart, and I love her, you know, I love her penchant for a lot of retro games. So I have a lot of respect for Korone. And then I also like Akai Hato too, because she's just completely balls to the wall insane. And I have a lot of respect for Kiryu Koko too, because you know, she was responsible for getting like a lot of VTubers noticed by the English community, so I have a lot of respect for her for that. And then in terms of Hololive EN, I really love Inanis because she's very she's got this very nice and calm, collected presence that I really love, you know? She's got this nice presence, and she's also a really talented artist. And I also think Mori Calliope is a pretty talented rapper too. I knew her before. I knew of her work before she was Mori Calliope, and just to see her find so much success right now is really nice to see. Well, to be honest, I like all of Hollow EN. Takanashi Kiara too is really cool. I admire like how quickly she can switch between languages and how she acts as like the heart of Hollow EN, and how she's also like so and how she's also like so core to like the connection between Hollow EN and Hollow JP. So I have a lot of respect for her for that. And then Gorogura is just really funny and chill, and she's phenomenal at rhythm games, which is super cool. And then I also like I also really like Amelia Watson too, because she's really funny and she's really talented at FPS games, and her video editing is really funny too. So I think she's got a really strong personality too, which is nice. Oh yeah, Edeleth Good, world famous Edeleth Schiffer. Yep, I'm well known for my Edeleth works. Yeah, that's probably why you follow me in the Fire Emblem fandom, for my Edeleth works. Fate extra thick. Yep. Wait, yeah, I speak Chinese. I don't speak Japanese. My Japanese is quite limited, and so I know how to like pronounce it somewhat, but no, my Japanese is actually quite limited. I'm sorry. Anyways, next slide. What I want to achieve as a VTuber, aka my dreams. I thought it'd be cute if I put it that way. So I want to produce great games that people like. So this is kind of a very lofty and very vague goal, but I do want to eventually produce a game that, a big game that people like for the story and characters, that sort of thing. It's one of my big dreams. I'd like to improve my art a lot too. Like, I want to continue, trying carving out my own unique presence as a artist. So that's something I definitely want to do. I like to collaborate with a lot of my I like to collaborate with a lot of my favorite creators too, like artists I enjoy the work of, game devs I enjoy the work of, and VTubers I enjoy the work of too. So I'm hoping I can reach that point eventually when I grow more confident in my streaming. Yeah, and then I hope to make new friends through this VTubing thing too, hopefully. Oh, yeah, I see someone in the chat mention Omori, by the way, in terms of games. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Omori. I'm interested to see where it'll go as a game, because it's like, it's an interesting game, because like it's been in dev hell for quite a few years, so I'm just really interested to see where it'll go, And so I might, if the word spreads around that it's good, yeah, I might be I might try it out. Oh, and I see Mado mentioning Pocket Mirror too, and Pocket Mirror is actually one of my favorite my favorite horror games of all time. I think the art and music for it is really beautiful. So I have a lot of I think Pocket Mirror is really cool. And then oh yes, and then next, make my singing voice known. I really want to make my singing voice known, because it's I haven't talked about my again, I mentioned earlier, I haven't talked about my singing a lot. So I really want to do a lot more with my singing through my VTuber stuff. So there's that. I also want to learn Japanese properly too, because Japanese is a language I've wanted to tackle for a while. So I want to use some of my streams to learn Japanese together with my viewers. So I think that would be fun. I'd like to be a character designer for something too. I thought that would be cool. And I'd also like to improve my creative writing skills as well. I'm not sure how I do that on stream, but I'd like to try something. Yeah. So, on to slide 5. So what will this channel contain? Yeah. I would like to, draw. I would like to, yeah, I'm going to be drawing a bit, so I'm going to be streaming some of my artwork, like works in progress, that sort of thing, and just, have casual chats about what I'm drawing. Oops. And then, gaming too. So I'd like to do some, Let's Plays of games I enjoyed, like both long plays and, short indies, and I'll probably juggle between those two. I certainly want to, like, showcase a lot of short indies because, I feel like, indies, a lot of indie games, don't get a lot of views from their like don't get a lot of press from their creators. So I wanted to kind of give them a lift up and stuff, that sort of thing. And so, depending on how well those streams go, I'm hoping that, I can do much more ambitious stuff. I mean, I can't quite reveal what that is yet, but I'm hoping that if my earlier streams go successfully and I like getting into the rhythm of things, then drawing and singing would go really well. Yeah, they go really well. Sorry, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, no, once drawing, gaming, and singing, if those streams all go really well, then I can do more ambitious stuff, like more pre-planned content. And so I think that would be really, really cool. Yeah. So I am So now I'm going to go and now I'm going to go and well, I'm going to sing a little bit now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me go over. Whoops. All right. So will be like the scene I will normally do when I'm singing. So let me go and switch over to my singing mic, and I will sing something shortly. Boom, 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 boom. So, now it's working. So I will be singing now. All right. So I will go and sing. When true lovers meet in Mayfair, so the legends tell, songbirds sing, winter turns to spring. Every winding street in Mayfair falls beneath a spell. I know such enchantment can be, 'cause it happened one evening to me. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels guiding at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. So, what did you think of it? That's a little bit of a sample of my singing, my live singing, that sort of thing. So, in the meantime, I'm going to head over back, and I'm now gonna read out some marshmallows. So I hope everyone enjoys that. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, wrong thing. All right, so I see comments in the stream about like the stream being a bit choppy, and yeah, I figured that there'd be a few technical difficulties during the stream. So I think that by the next stream I'll be trying to tweak the bitrate, and I've also noticed that the reaction between me and the chat has been kind of delayed too, so I may want to lower the latency as well for future streams. So I might try doing that just to make things a bit smoother between me and my audience. If that makes sense, okay? In the meantime, though, I'm gonna go and read out some Q&As and some stuff I got through Marshmallow, as promised. I saved these and I put these through the chat a couple of days ago. So if I didn't catch any like the day before, any marshmallows I got the day before, that's probably why, and I apologize in advance. So, let me go. First of all, I would like to say you are a great inspiration for me, and you are an incredible artist. Where did your inspirations come from? Your desire to draw, be a game dev, and etc. Sorry it's something it's misspelled. English is not my first language. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That really means... That really means a lot to me. I sound like I sound like I'm stuttering a lot, but in reality, I just don't know what I would say that would make you that would make really make you really I don't know what I'd say, what to say. So where did all I want to say is thank you so much for the really kind words. Thank you so much. So where did your Where do your inspirations come from? Your desire to draw, be a game dev, and etc. Sorry, my inspirations. There's a lot of people that there's a lot of people that I'm inspired from. So in terms of like game develop, games that I'm inspired by, Undertale is one, but I'm also really inspired by games that have a very strong sense of that have a really strong sense of narrative and atmosphere. So that's why I tend to really like a lot of RPG Maker games, because a lot of them have a strong focus on story and atmosphere, and that's why I really like games like Pocket Mirror and stuff like that, because they have a really cool design. I also really like games with good soundtracks and stuff like that. So I'm a huge fan of the Professor Layton series. I think the Professor Layton series is really gorgeous because the music is really good, the storytelling is really compelling, that sort of thing. For being a game developer and stuff, I also really like a lot of visual novels. So I mentioned Fate Stay Night a lot, but I also really like the work of Studio Elan. I think that what is it? I think that Heart of the Woods is a really good game, and so I think that Heart of the Woods is a really good starter visual novel, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Oh, Calico. I see Calico being mentioned too, and I think Calico would be a really fun game to stream. I like the aesthetics a lot, and it looks really relaxing. Yeah, cool. Next question. Sorry if I didn't answer this one fully, but thank you so much for the kind words again. Thank you. What do you plan on doing on streams? Art, games, etc. That sort of thing. So what do I plan on doing? I plan on well, I mean, I do plan on doing like live drawing stuff, so that's definitely on the cards. I definitely think that playing through indie games and like doing long plays of longer games are on the cards too. That's that sort of thing. Yeah, that's definitely on the cards. I also think that, well, in terms of other stuff, I might be doing karaoke streams too. I'm not 100% set on that yet, but I'd love to do karaoke streams, and I think that would be super cool. I might, and if I can find anything to work with my writing as well, that might be cool as well. I think some free talk streams would be nice too, because I just like chatting about my day, that sort of thing. I think it would be really cool. Hello, here's my question. How did you feel when you first decided to become a VTuber? Well, to be completely honest, nervous. I mean, preparing this was a lot of work, like just doing all these overlays, figuring out how to use Streamlab, making my avatar, like, you know, rigging it and drawing it, that sort of thing. That was all a lot of work. That was all a lot of work. And you know, even in the dates coming up to even in the days coming up to, you know, my first debut stream, it was kind of you know, it was very stressful. Like, I spent a lot of today trying to fix out some, like, last-minute kinks and stuff, and, I mean, judging by the comments, I haven't sorted out all of the technical difficulties, so I guess it will have to be a kind of procedural thing, just stomping all of them out for future streams. So I'm hoping to take those in stride and to make every next stream a lot better. If one squeezes one of the cactus ears, does it shoot water like a clown's flower? I don't know. I've never done it before. You know, I might try that. You know, hold on. Let me move on. Let me move off for a second. Hold on. Okay, let me give it a test. Ah! Ow! Ow! Ow. Okay, well, something did shoot out, but it wasn't blood. I mean, it wasn't water. Let's just leave it at that. Next question. What's it like being a cactus? I'm not a cactus, though. I'm a cactus fairy, which is kind of different. I'm like a fairy who embodies, a fairy who embodies the essence of a cactus. So I'm not quite a cactus per se, but I will say that being a cactus fairy is kind of like, I mean, what do you expect me to say? It's just kind of existing, really, you know? Just kind of like that, you know? So that's generally what it's like being a cactus. Yep. What are some of your favorite and least favorite kinds of games? Well, a lot of my favorite kinds of games are like story-heavy games, so I like a lot of, you know, puzzle games and role-playing games and visual novels. I mean, if you count visual novels as games or stuff like that. So, that's sort of thing. In terms of least favorite games, though, I don't really like a lot of the, you know, AAA kind of realistic shooter games, that sort of things. It's just not, super interesting. It's just, they kind of look all the same. Like, you know, I was watching the Game Awards like a week ago or something, and I just was amazed at how many games really try to go for that kind of weird cinematic, ultra gritty realism thing, you know? And so I'm just like, you know, I just find it so boring. It's just not the most interesting way to go about things. And so I just feel like kind of, bummed, you know, that's the way the industry is going right now. Like, and that's kind of why I prefer a lot of indies to a lot of AAA games. So there's that. I don't really like a lot of the shooter games, yeah, or that sort of thing. Yeah, I also don't really like a lot of mobile games too. I know I say I play Fate Grand Order a lot, but it's mainly for the story and stuff, less for the gameplay. And I don't really like, you know, I'm not super fond of a lot of gacha games, I say, as I tried getting into Genshin Impact last month and didn't. I mean, you know, that sort of thing. Anyways, next question. Ahoy, Mado, Kapachai here, wishing you all the best on your debut. I will for sure be there to support on stream, regardless of whether I have work. Sending all the happy good vibes your way. Thank you for the good vibes. I will catch them with my hands. Wait, my mouth. That's my mouth, not my hands. Sorry. You. Is it cute in here, or is it just you? GG. Thank you. pretty cute, right? Right? I guess I'm pretty cute, huh? Huh? Yeah. Right. And that's all the marshmallow questions. So, oops, wrong thing. Whoops. All right. So, thank you for attending my debut stream. I really appreciate it. That was it's really nice that you can all come along and see and see me stream. And I promise the next stream will have a lower latency and and stuff like that. So I promise I'll have like a lower latency, and I'll fix the volume levels and stuff like that. But I think streaming is kind of a procedural progress. I note that even like a lot of professional streamers, that I've watched, like a lot of the Hololive talents and stuff like that, when they started debuting, they had a lot of glitches with their first streams too. So, I take that kind of as, an encouraging sign that like things are not going to go perfectly during the first debut stream. So the best thing to do is just, take things in stride, relax, have fun. Oh, thank you, Ori. Thank you so much for the kind message. Thank you so much. I'm glad you really like the model in action. I worked really hard on it to make it kind of seem 3D and wiggly and stuff like that. That sort of thing, So yeah, with that all said, I think I'm going to just go and end the stream now. So thank you. Well, not end the stream, but just let the chat have time to catch up with the rest of my stream. So and I guess this just serves as a reminder to me that I need to up the latency of my stream so I can interact my chat more in real time. I feel like this just kind of serves as a early lesson to me. So I will keep that in mind. So thank you for all attending my first stream. I really enjoyed doing this with you. It was really fun and relaxed. And, I was really stressed about earlier today about, getting the stream all, set up and stuff for you guys and just preventing any glitches happening and whatnot. So I'm glad that, the stream went relatively smoothly, all things considered. So, thank you so much for attending my stream. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye now!